So I'm out hiking in the woods today, and I've recently found myself watching a lot of motivational videos, following a lot of motivational people just to get some positive vibes. And one guy I came across on Instagram is a guy named Derek Chu. Never heard of him before, but he gave 6 things to help with your situation, whatever it is, very positive things, and I thought I would share them with you. Number 1 is, first you need to fix your physical health. That is push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, run, walk, do cardio, or walk in the woods like I do. It's just something that you can do to make yourself stronger. The second thing that this Derek Chu discussed deals with your metabolic health, and that is to eat protein, low on carbohydrates, lower on sugar, get healthy things, electrolytes, fruits and vegetables, all those things that your mom told you when you were a kid that I've never really done before. And being over 50 years old, I really need to start thinking about more of these things, and I've not been good at it. So it was really motivational. The second thing he says is work on your metabolic health. The next thing that Chu said, which was really inspirational to me, was to work on your mind. That is, do blogging, or write, or journal, or sit and meditate, or work on jigsaw puzzles, those things that spark your mind, that moves your mind in a good fashion, so that you can keep your edge with your mental health. Along with fixing your mind, he says that you should work on your finance, work on reading, or even stuff like this, motivation things that get you moving in the right direction. But it all deals with inertia, just moving. Whether it's your mind, your body, your spirit, all those things, he says you got to keep moving. The next thing that Chu talked about was developing a skill. He said to spend 60 minutes a day working on whatever skill it is. Maybe it's a language, maybe it's carpentry, maybe it's something new that you want to do but you've never really done because you're scared to do it. But he says that we should be, in fixing our mind and body, we should be working on different skills, just something new to get your mind and body moving in that direction. The next thing that Chu talked about, which really hit home to me, he says that you've got to fix your emotions. Working on your emotions is something that's been hard for me. That is to find peace and find forgiveness of people, forgiving my own past and things that I've failed in, and just have an emotional stability with everything. To be more at ease with life and not to focus on all the stress and hardships. And I think that comes with forgiving people and forgiving yourself. But that really hit home with me because that's something that I struggle with all the time, is finding peace and finding forgiveness in the things that really keep my emotions from being stable. The last thing that you talked about, which is another thing that really hit home to me, which deals with fixing your inner circle. Well, what he says is that 90% of your decisions are made by your environment. And I get that. I mean, I know we're not all products of our environment. I'm not saying that we're all victims of our environment, but it does really play into your decision making. So your inner circle, your friends, your family, you need to work on, he says, to work on having friends who don't gossip, who don't complain, who don't blame others. That is your inner circle. And so if you're in that environment, it causes you to do that kind of thing. But also with your family, like being positive with your family, reinforcing the love that you have for your family, and building people up in your family and inner circle. Because if you're not building people up, then really, what is it all about anyway? So that really hit home to me too. Anyway, just 6 things that I thought, wow, that's something I'd like to share. So thanks for watching this short episode of As the Crow Flies Hiking. I hope it helped. Not a hiking video, but I am in nature. And if there was a 7th thing that Derek Chu did not talk about in this thing that I read, it would be finding a connection with nature, which is something that is very positive for me. All those things that I talk about, once I'm in nature, I seem to find a balance, and hiking helps me do that. So whatever it is that you have that brings you back to center, emotional, physical, all those things, do it. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next adventure.